Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's live trading, hopefully. It's only early, it's 7:45. Not much I'm seeing at the moment after yesterday's big moves, but we shall see as we go through the day. I'll press pause. Okay, just back, and what we've noticed is we've got a nice little run going on here early this morning. It's only 8:15, and this is on the pound dollar. And the pound dollar, although it looks lovely here on the 5 minute chart, let me just take you out to an hourly chart. Okay, it's a retracement, all right? So it's a retracement against this prior move. So we're just about to come up to some potential resistance in the, we've got a daily pivot just a little bit above. We've got the 4 hour upper bands. If I put my 4 hour charts on, I don't know if they'll look the same on here. Yeah, they are. So we've got the 4 hour 50 and the 4 hour upper bands here as well. So the potential is there for me to have a little short, and then we've got a 8 a.m. pivot coming in down here at 12, yeah, about here. So could potentially put a short somewhere in this zone for a run down to this zone. And that's all I'm seeing here at the moment. Obviously, it's big day today. It's non-farm payrolls day. I know the last few non-farm payrolls I've still managed to get a trade off on those Friday mornings than the previous ones that we've done on these Friday videos. But you don't always. So we shall see. If the pound does come up that little bit more, and then I get a reversal and closes inside my 5 minute bands, then we'll give it a try. We'll try a little trade. But what I really want to do, though, bear in mind today, being non-farm payrolls, is I generally want to be keeping my powder dry because I want to be putting positions on, and mostly swing positions, after non-farm payrolls today. So I don't want to get too caught up in a fist fight. I was saying to the guys here in the trading room this morning, too much on a intraday basis prior to all that news. But if I get a little setup, then yeah, sure, why not? We shall see. I'll press pause for now. Okay, just back, and yeah, you can see this. I was just talking to the guys in the trading room. We didn't quite hit this black line. You can just see up here, this long black line. That's the daily pivot, and that was where my upper bands were on the 4 hour charts as well. As you can see, we didn't hit it, and we're coming back down for this 8 a.m. pivot now. But the plan would have been, if it had come up there this morning, the plan would have been if it had then closed inside the bands like it has done here on my 5 minute charts, I would have then shorted, stop at whatever above the high was, and then run it down to this black line down here, this 8 a.m. pivot. That was the plan for this morning. But I'm that's all over now. It's had enough of a move, so it'd be pointless coming all the way back up again now and then trying to do it. So we're just going to sit here, and I don't know what as far as new trades are concerned, what's going to be happening. So it might be a no trade morning this morning. The dollar yen's had a good run overnight because of the I guess because of the news regarding Donald Trump and Kim over there in North Korea. So the dollar yen's had a nice run, and some of these markets like the euro had a great run yesterday, but it's just making it just difficult to really bother trading this when we're on a big news day like we are today. So it's looking at this stage with the cable now not giving me an opportunity. That was only one out of the majors that I was looking at. I thought there might be an opportunity on here this morning, that it could be a no trade Friday. Now, of course, I could keep the recording going for this afternoon, but when I'm back here, and I will be trading here today, they're going to be swing trades I'm going to be putting in, so that's no good for the video. So it could well be, I'll keep the recording going for the time being, that I'll just put it on pause. It's only 8:30 in the morning, but it could be a no trade Friday this week, because what I'm more interested in is putting in positional trades rather than anything else. Anyway, I'll press pause for now. Right, okay, just back, and basically it's now just coming up to midday. Been no trades this morning, as you know, we're 4 minutes into this. I just didn't like any of the price action this morning, and so stayed away from it all. The one market that we had that potential with was the pound back here. It was up. This is the hourly chart. And when it came up, and then it had the potential, it was not too far off of being a sell, but for those pips. But anyway, it didn't do anything, and as we can see, it didn't quite get there. So, and it's come down, and it's going back up, and whatever. So nothing today, and I don't think it's a bad thing sometimes when you've got a big news day like non-farm payrolls. Although I've traded them, I think in the previous, certainly last time, I remember trading it in the morning, the markets in the morning, but you don't have to. And I think that's one of those things as traders, we have to pick our fights. And I'm positioned already from a swing perspective on this. I'm not showing you my accounts today, but because I'm in a load of open positions at the moment. But you don't always have to trade, don't always have to day trade. You can just wait, see what the markets do later today, after non-farm payrolls are out, and then if the markets are moving in tune with what you were looking for from your analysis, then you can always look for opportunities on the back of that. But like on any other day, if the markets aren't there giving it to you, if they're not moving according to your style, there's absolutely nothing wrong with sitting back and not taking a trade. So anyway, a no trade Friday. I shall be back in touch with you next week.